FA Cup match 1985, Millwall 1, Crystal Palace 1. I don't remember a lot about it, I've had to look it up. It's just short of my 5th birthday, so I can't remember a lot about it. Got some great memories of the old den though, just random ones as well. Like my dad taking me to get my first pair of Puma Kings one Saturday morning, and then going to the old den up the Alderton Road, through the arch, up the dirt track. I remember a dirt track into the ground, programme Monkey Nuts, and then we beat Notts County 5-0. Brilliant day. I like the Fairview Homes kit with the blue and the white stripe, but if I had to choose one, just because there's something about it in his pictures with Cascarino and Sheringham, the Lewisham kit, it's just something quite iconic about that for me. No brainer. I fucking hate West Ham. I like Valley Parade. I just love it out there. It's a very old school English ground, crammed in amongst what seems like Coronation Street. They've got a good following. You know, it's just, there's not many left of the old school English grounds, but they're hanging on, and they're one of the last few. And just a brilliant atmosphere. Could just do being a couple of hours closer at home, couldn't it? But yeah, Valley Parade, I love that ground. You probably know the answer. Alex Ray. For me, he was one of the most underrated players of his generation. He was absolutely superb. He was quite KO-esque in a way, but a little bit less effective with his head and more with his feet. Just a brilliant player. How he didn't go on to bigger and better things, I don't know. Unbelievable player. And for me, you know, as good as KO was, from my generation, for me as a child looking up to a player, it was Alex Ray. And for some reason, he seemed to score every fucking year away at Watford. Every year. It's a tough one, this, for me. I'm going to go with Mark McGee. I know that might surprise a few, but just growing up in my early 20s, you know, being out and about around the manor, we're flying the championship, where all the players are out and we're amongst them. Just some brilliant times of my life for me, going up to Birmingham in the playoffs, back-to-back, nearly promotions. We came so close against Birmingham that year. And for me, Mark McGee just put together a side, not put together a side, but he managed a side that was just phenomenal. If you look at our midfield then, it was just devastating. And then with Bomber up top, absolute joke of a team. I don't know how to scope this one. Are we talking finish-wise, or are we talking the goal that meant the most? I mean, finish-wise, just took me Ben Thatcher standing out to me at Charlton, beaten 3-1 one year. He scored left foot, just absolutely zing from about 35 yards. Sean Williams' goal this year against Notts Forest in the EFL, brilliant goal. But probably for the best feeling and meant the most to me going in, I'm going to have to say Mark Kennedy, FA Cup, 15th of January 1995, away at Arsenal. The clock end, 1-0 up through Mark Beard. And just for me as a 15-year-old there, I just couldn't get my head around it. Just could not get my head around it that we just knocked Arsenal out. I just didn't think anything that good would ever happen to me. And just an unbelievable feeling to be in the clock end that night. Mark Kennedy. This season, May the 20th, Millwall 2, Southend 0 at Wembley, and me getting busy as fuck down the front with the camera. I've thought long and hard about this one. Carnage, everything, life.